outside so that you can get a look at what the sidewall is here. Just worn down through here. And then we'll go inside and show you where all the wiring is. So you can see how we, give you an idea how we run some of this wire. And of course there's your fuse box, that's where we had to put it. We didn't have any other room. Of course there's your storage areas. Over there. And there's where your batteries will go. And all your fuses for your 12 volt. And we'll come around here and there's the hole in the wall for the glide out room. Go back through here. Now you can see how all the wires come down. Right for your TV and your telephone jack, that wire is right there. Those wires, TV and telephone jack in the back. And of course in the back, those are just running light wires and a few 110 volt wires. The TV wire I see going across there too. Here's the back of the trailer. A picture from this side. And then there's the door side. Look at that. You can see how we frame it. You know, everything is heavy framing. Down through here, a picture of all the wires on this side. Those are the windows for the bunk beds up there. And go down here, the gas bottles go in there. Storage to this side again. Underneath there. You look in there. It's too dark, you can't get it. And there's another storage area right there. Door. Above that is where your refrigerator goes. No, that's not where the. Wait a minute here. Let me get myself straight here. Oh, this is just underneath the kitchen here. The water heater is going there. That's a water heater hole. Yeah. We'll just shoot down this side. Just one time before we go inside and check out all that wiring. Okay, we'll go inside here. Take a look at the back first. Whoa! You see that? Okay, well there's an overhead cabinet, of course, goes across the back. You got an outlet for your TV there, and then of course there's a TV wire sticking out. Then you come down here, now of course that's all cork. It's kind of dark, but I think you can see that cork in there. And there's an outlet right there. There's an outlet there, and then there's your telephone outlet next to it. Come around here. Of course, there's where your speakers are. There's one of them. I think they got one of them in down there. That's where it'll go. on that side. Maybe we should back off here. Speaker will go one on each side, one there, that corner, and then over here you got one right in there. And you got those little ones up in the corners there. Yeah, those speakers there, those are your little speakers there. They go up. I don't know if you can see them or not, but they just go up in the where that wire's coming out, one on each side here, the back end. And then you got 12-volt light there, and you got one there in the back. And over here, those are switches. We haven't hooked them up yet. One's for the outside light and one's for the door handle. Those are 12-volt lights. Okay, and then we come back here, and you got a 12-volt light in the ceiling there. And I'll get back over this way. Get back this way here, and you got a light over the dinette, which is that one there. It has to be put far enough away so those doors won't hit them. When we put the doors on there, we have to move that light out, but it should give you plenty of light. And of course, there's your paddle fan. And you got a speaker over in that corner hanging on the wall, one there. And then you got one over on that wall down low. Right there, and of course the table goes right in here. Maybe 4 chairs, 6 chairs, I think they got. And then we'll go up here. See what else we got. Okay, we got on this side of the kitchen, you got an outlet there, and right there, that's the we don't have it in because we gotta put the refrigerator in, but that's your monitoring system there. It goes in that hole right there. And then there's your microwave, that's all in. And look up here, you got a 12-volt light. And those are just switches as you're turning everything on and off. We'll go into that. There's your thermostat for the furnace right there. And that's for your, there's a control for your generator. You can start it inside, and it's got a little clock on it that tells you how many minutes you've used on it. And you look at this side here. Well, there's a wall switch for an overhead light. When you come here, there's that speaker, and there's a telephone jack next to it. And you got an outlet plus a switch to turn the lights on and off. Over here, another outlet. That switch there is for the water heater. When that red light's on, that means the water heater's on. Let me see here. Where else? Okay, so come back all up in here is where the air conditioner goes.